You are wasting money because you have zero financial education. This was me before 2019. Now I shave my own head, I drive a 10-year-old VW Passat that I'm sat in now, and yes, I'm as tight as a duck's ass. But saving money isn't about being tight, it's about financial freedom. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about 7 frugal habits that will help you retire early. Don't waste money on clothes. Once you fully understand investing, you won't be wasting money on clothes, in my opinion. You'll shop at Primark like I do. I'm literally over the moon when I buy 5 t-shirts for less than £30. I always get hammered, to be honest, for my dress sense, but I don't care. I care about important things like retiring early and financial freedom. Let's be honest, most of us already own more than enough clothes. But most people keep buying, like Mrs. Duffy, whose actual dream is to be able to go shopping every day. Is it because of social media, because we want to feel good, or maybe because retail therapy is a real addiction? Here's what I do. I don't chase trends. I wear what fits, what's clean, and what lasts. My wardrobe hasn't changed much in years. And guess what? Nobody gives a toss. I do get a bit of grief off the lads for my dress sense, off the fact that I really don't care about what I look like in the gym, but no one's thinking, look at him, he's wore the same t-shirt on 2 different nights out. Basically, no one really cares what clothes you wear. In the UK, the average person spends over £1,000 a year on clothes, if not much more. Let me link this to investing, because when you fully get investing and how important it is, I can almost guarantee you won't be wasting money on clothes. And you might even shop at Primark, like I do. Are you wearing all the latest brands, or do you shop for clothes frugally, like me? Save hundreds per month on food. Because of the nasty, horrible effects of inflation, the price of food has flew up in recent years. You walk in a Tesco or Sainsbury's for a pint of milk or for a few beers on the weekend, and you're walking out £60 down because you've bought a few bits. Here's what changed everything for me. I plan meals in advance. I shop around at different supermarkets. This meant our food shopping bill went down from about £1,500 per month to around £1,200 per month. A huge saving. I write a list and I never go shopping hungry. Simple, yes, but very powerful, especially if you invest the difference. The average UK household wastes hundreds of pounds worth of food per year. Not because they're careless, but because they don't plan. Set a weekly food budget, say 250 or 300, depending on the size of your family. And a little bonus tip, you can use a credit card to pay for things like shopping. You get points and you might even end up with a free Christmas shop later in the year. But please pay your credit card bill each month and don't get into credit card debt. I need to practice what I preach on this little one, to be honest. My cousin keeps telling me to get a credit card, but I keep on forgetting. Avoid takeaways. From my experience, one habit that saves me the most money every single week is reducing the amount of takeaways. It's not just the amount. Again, because of inflation, the price for takeaways has gone up massively in recent years. The last one we had was a Chinese for our little squad, so that's 4 of us. It cost £65. Let's say you spend £100 per week on takeaways. Easily done due to the cost. What if you reduced it by half? So you saved £50 per week and about £200 per month. And let's link it to investing. Let's say you invested the extra money into a low-cost index fund for 40 years. You get 10% interest on average per year and you invest every single month for 40 years. If you can do this, that would mean you end up with £1.2 million. Reduce your drinking. This is something I've been trying to do over the last few years. It costs a lot of money if you're drinking every weekend, and if you drink too much, it's not good for your health. And an absolute fact of life is that health is wealth. Most of the people I know in the northeast of England are drinkers. It's in our DNA and it's a huge part of our culture. We like to socialise and we like to have a bit of fun on the weekend. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, and I do like a drink. All I'm trying to say is to drink a little bit less. Forgetting the health benefits, it will save you a lot of money. A couple of £100 saved and invested, as I've said, can make a huge difference and can help you retire much earlier than 65 or 67 or whatever the retirement age is for most people. But if you're watching this, you aren't most people. you are serious about investing your way to some early financial freedom. Avoid bad debt. There's no such thing as a wealthy person with bad debt. Bad debt equals interest on things that lose value. Cars, credit cards, Klarna, furniture on finance. It's all designed to keep you poor. I haven't carried a credit card ever. If I've ever been in debt, it's been with loans. Now, if I can't buy outright, I don't buy it. The only real debt I carry, a mortgage. And even that, I'm planning to pay down much earlier. Let's break it down. Credit card APR in the UK, 25 to 30%. Carry a balance of 2,000 and you'll pay 500 plus in interest every single year for nothing. You could invest that in a SIP and get 20 to 45% tax relief, or a stocks and shares ISA and grow it tax-free. Bad debt is the enemy of early retirement. Cut it, destroy it, avoid it. What about you? Do you have any credit cards or loans you're trying to pay off? I talk about avoiding and paying off bad debt in much more detail in my free investing community. See below for the link. Build a cash buffer. The amygdala is the emotional part of the brain, and this is something we need to be mindful of as investors. We need to work with our amygdala and we need to manage it. In his excellent book, The Chimp Paradox, Stephen Peters refers to the emotional part of the brain as your chimp brain. The chimp brain makes decisions emotionally, and this can be good or bad. Like when you have a gut feeling and this helps you in certain situations and can keep you safe. Other times your chimp brain can be negative, defensive, irrational, paranoid, and this can lead to mistakes. So the fact that your chimp brain can be good or bad is the chimp paradox. Peters emphasizes the importance of being aware of our chimp brain and then learning to manage it. One of the ways we can manage our emotions in personal finance and investing is by building a cash buffer. Most finance experts recommend 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This brings calmness, and this will help you to remain calm and neutral around money and investing. I done a podcast with a really successful entrepreneur, Jason Greystone, in early 2021, and this was my biggest lesson learned from the podcast. He told me that if you get too emotional as an investor, you've already lost. Before we carry on, this video doesn't contain any financial advice, as always, and the full disclaimer can be found below in the description. Invest every single month. Let's walk through exactly how you can start doing it, even if you've never invested before. Step 1, pick a platform. This is where you invest. Options in the UK include Vanguard, it's simple and has low costs, Hargreaves and Lansdowne, which offers a wider range and more flexibility. Then you've got AJ Bell, Free Trade, Interactive Investor, and many more. Check Money Saving Expert or Borrow Money for comparisons, and I'll leave a link in the description. Step 2, choose a tax wrapper. In the UK, you want to invest tax-free. Stocks and shares ISA, you can invest up to 20,000 per year and you can withdraw anytime tax-free. SIP, which is a self-invested personal pension, invest up to 60,000 with tax relief, but you can't access it until 55 or 57. Many investors use both, and I started 50-50, then switched 90% of my ISA for flexibility. Step 3, choose a fund. Now where the action starts, pick your index fund. My top picks: Vanguard Life Strategy 100%, UK and global stocks, Auto Rebalance, low cost, Vanguard FTSE Global All Cap Index Fund, which offers the widest global reach, Vanguard FTSE All World ETF, simple, clean, globally diversified. Each of these owns thousands of companies. Pick based on your risk tolerance and your own unique financial goals. Step 4, set up monthly investments. This is called pound cost averaging. You invest every single month, £100, £250, £500, whatever you can afford. This smooths out the ups and downs of the market. Step 5, set and forget. Seriously, once you've set it up, leave it. Check maybe once or twice a year. That's it. This is barely skimming the surface, to be honest, but I have put together a new playlist that gives you a 5-step plan to build wealth and retire early. See below and I'll leave all 5 videos. All I would say is to watch in the correct order and take notes. Summary. Let's recap the 7 frugal habits that can help you stop wasting money and retire early in the UK. 1. Don't waste money on clothes. Find your inner tight ass and shop at Primark, like me. Don't waste money on food if you can help it. Change supermarkets, plan prep, and don't shop hungry. Avoid takeaways. Reduce your alcohol intake each week. Avoid bad debt. Build a cash buffer and invest every single month. None of this is complicated. It's just consistency. And consistent effort buys back time, freedom, and peace. But what if you have saved money, but you're still not quite sure where to invest? Well, if you see below, I'll leave a video which gives you 5 index funds to buy with Vanguard and why.